What is up, Team Boosted? Welcome to another video. Today's video is completely different to what we said was going to happen last time, in that we do not have the rear suspension set up yet. We are still working on the mounts, but we do have things to do. Some things that are not that same project, so we're comfortable making another video. We don't think it'll bore you guys. We have this new fuel cell, which is going in the car. It's going to be better for what we want to do with the car, which is basically anything. The old cell was going to be in the way of the S13 suspension, and this one will eliminate slosh. We could run E85 through this. It's clean. We know it doesn't have rust, so we're going to be doing that today. The other reason we haven't gotten the S13 suspension in is because we kind of get distracted by a lot of things. Last time it was a Super Beetle and 1,000 horsepower mystery car. This time it's a little bit different. You can probably hear it coming right now. You definitely can hear it coming right now. I was pointing at you to get in frame, but clearly you just wanted to do a small wheelie. Alright, some of you guys have insatiable bike lust, and the issue with our other project is it's kind of extensive, so we picked up these, I don't want to call it a pocket bike, it's a full-size motorcycle. It's a 1972 CT1, and it's a 175 two-stroke. So we're going to make these, it is street legal by the way, it has a plate. We're going to make these little enduro, kind of like desert bikes. So I'll throw some images up on the screen, kind of looks like this, or this. And that's what we want to do with this. There is another one. I'll show you guys that in a second, but this one's more complete. The seat looks a little loose though, Devin. Did you put the, I know we had it off yesterday, did you put the hardware back in there?
Yeah, bro. It's got a sweet little kickstand and...
How'd that get in there?
These guys are fucked up.
Now you can get upside down and do some vertical welding.
Just what I needed before that.
Alright guys, it's really hot outside. I mean, I'm sure Devin's fine now. He had an ice cold adult beverage. I think he's good to go. I'm good to go. We're going to get this fuel tank installed. We're going to talk a little bit more about these bikes, and let's get right into it.
Alright, so in the last video we told you guys that the next time you see the car, all the subframe stuff was going to be welded up. We totally lied to you guys. We got caught up with the bike and everything, and a few of you mentioned that you wanted to see that process actually happen. We have that fuel cell now. In order to get that in, we need to get the rest of the subframe stuff welded up. So we're going to do that real quick, and then we'll get to mounting up that fuel cell with like a little cage around it and everything.
So what are those plates in your hand?
These plates are just some flat surfaces that are going to go underneath near the door for the bottom of the subframe to mount to, and then we have a bar that we're going to have to weld in for the top of the subframe to mount to.
Alright, sounds great. We're just going to start doing it,
yeah.
And hopefully you don't get some hot slag to melt through your chest cavity like Sam had in the past happened to him.
Yeah. I'll try to avoid that. Learn from his mistakes.
Alright, so Devin's prepping the car. You can probably hear him over there grinding away. Like I just said, Devin's under the car right now. I had him stop grinding because it's super annoying. He's prepping those surfaces, and one of the surfaces is the existing frame, and what we're going to do is just drill some holes in this so we can plug weld it, and that'll make it a little bit stronger. Okay, so after way more hours than expected, once again, basically we have the bottom of this thing sitting exactly where it needs to be, and when that is happening, we're about 3 inches down from our crossbar here. So what we are working on right now is, whatever you want to call these, brackets?
Yeah, support brackets, boxes,
Standoffs.
Yeah.
So we're gonna box these off, and then what's gonna happen is a big ass bolt's gonna go through there, like a fucking giant bolt, and that's gonna go through the subframe mount. And these are gonna be sleeved too, just like that. This one needs to be trimmed down a little bit, but bolt goes through here into the subframe. That's how that sits. The reason we're doing this right now, I know we said this video was gonna be about the fuel tank, and that is because we had no idea how far forward this was gonna be and obviously the fuel tank sits back here, so we needed to do this first. This little guy right here is to make sure that everything is nice and level down to the degree, and there was a lot of other measurements involved, but
yeah,
a
few of you commented on how we knew that this was going to be in the right spot.
Lots of bullshit.
Yeah.
Short answer.
In the beginning, all the cutting we didn't, but once we actually start welding things in, yeah, lots of measurements.
Lots of measurements, and if you guys wanted an hour-long video, I don't really think we'd be willing to make that anyway. So
yeah, no, it's boring, and I don't want to do that.
All right, so we're going to continue with this, and then this fuel tank, which Sam's holding right now.
Testy boy.
Just gonna make sure that we have clearance in here. It looks like
We do plenty of clearance.
looks like it's gonna fit. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we don't need the exhaust hanger because it has no exhaust back here. It comes out the side, obviously. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to finish our subframe mount to do the fuel cell because it's gonna come off of the fuel cell. I mean, it's gonna come off of the subframe. It's been a long day, guys. It's gonna come off of the subframe mounts, but we can make a quick cage for this. Basically just perimeter steel around the outside to hold it, to keep it from going forward and backwards, up and down, all that crap. That's what's going on down there. We're getting the outside perimeter tacked together. Gonna see how it fits. Make sure we have enough room in the car.
Cool, clears those too.
For something that took 2 seconds, that's not that bad. It's because Sam did it. Okay, so basically you make the box. We gotta make the side pieces now. And then box is going to go in the back of the car. We're gonna plexiglass off the driver's compartment so that it's okay that it's not flush with the floor, because we don't want it flush with the floor. It's going to stick up a little bit. And what I was saying earlier is that this needs to be done. It's because we're going to build it off of the outside of these boxes. It isn't a box yet, so we got to make it a box first. But it's probably going to do it for right now. Or maybe we'll finish a little bit more on this box. Is that the plan?
Yeah, we might as well put those side pieces on. We have them.
True.
That's super lame.
Yeah, so what happened was we just ended up stretching over this, which is what we should have just done in the first place because it's not very thick metal. But we loosened these thinking we could just take them off, and there's a nut on the inside, and this is also foam filled, so now we gotta take the foam out to tighten these, which sucks. Whoops. Alright, so I think it's we need a break or a vacation, which we're actually about to go on, so we're gonna wrap this one up.
Yeah, my face hurts from all these.
Oh yeah, let's talk about these dumbass bikes real quick. You guys haven't even seen the other one yet. Look at this. Look at this piece of crap. So this one's actually being built first because that one runs. So this engine, believe it or not, turns over, it has good compression, and when there was more parts on it, made sparks. So
the inside of this engine looked better than that one.
So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the rest of what's on this off, which isn't a lot, and get the frame powder coated. We're doing a red and white theme on this one, so the frame is going red and like the tank and everything is gonna be white. And basically the goal with these is to make both of them really off-road oriented. You know, tires kind of like how this one has on it already that aren't dry rotted and shitty. And
Have you seen the dry rot on these?
yeah, I've seen it.
It's fucking gnarly.
So these are little 2-strokes from the 70s. Really cheap, easy bikes to build. We should be able to just kind of make it a little side thing. Yeah. Like for example, the front forks are 25 bucks.
Name a part on these things and it's
the wheels are $25. Literally everything on these is $25. So this is something that, you know, the engine's in there with 4 bolts and it's like the smallest thing in the world. So this is something we could do in like 2 seconds. We'll call the series Vintage Scrambler build, I think, right?
I don't care what we call it. Badass little bikes.
I don't know what else to say. It's pretty much all-in-one update.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Alright guys, it's gonna wrap this one up. Everything takes a long ass time, and we always definitely underestimate the amount of work these things take. I think part of the problem is we definitely need a fucking vacation, which we're about to go on right now. We'll be gone until exact date.
August 7th exactly. We'll probably have some stuff with Boosted to catch up on, so you'll see us, I don't know, early August.
Early August, unless we make 1 or 2 videos to release while we're on vacation. They'll probably be bike videos because those are easy for us to make and they don't require massive amounts of fabrication like an S13 subframe swap on a S30 chassis. So
we also need a ton of parts, and every little thing we keep telling you guys we're going to get done in the next video seems to take 4 or 5 videos, but we're getting it done. We made significant progress today, so
yeah, we hope that, you know, I think once we're refreshed, we'll be able to hit those timelines maybe a little bit easier. Devin's going to go ahead and pick a winner for this video's giveaway. If you guys are not familiar with our channel, we give away products from boostedshades.com every single video. Even if you guys don't win, check out boostedshades.com. That is the best way to support us and to make sure that we keep buying shitty 2-stroke motorcycles from the 70s.
All right, this video's winner is Josh Bulgan, and I like him because his answer was the same as mine, is what gets him distracted. Beer.
Oh, beer, yeah. Yeah, we got a kegerator in our garage.
Yeah, it's probably a bad idea, but it's a fun one.
So you can hit us up at Teamboosted at boostedshades.com or through any of our social media platforms. We will get back to you and ship you your prize. If you guys want to win, all you got to do is like, subscribe, leave a comment. Your comment could be anything, but sometimes we ask you guys things at the end of the video. This video's question is, well, we're about to go on vacation. If you could choose anywhere in the world, what would your ideal vacation be?
Unfortunately, we're going to mosquito-infested Massachusetts.
Yeah, we grew up there, so it's not that cool.
We get to see friends and family, though, so that's always nice. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.